On this episode of the Junior Wakefield Show, we get the opportunity to meet an incredible individual who has lost over 170 pounds. I believe everyone has greatness in them. As a personal trainer, it's my goal to get people to push themselves and to see the greatness in them that I see. And some people have stories so great, so incredible, I felt the need to share them with the world. Join me as I sit down and talk with some of the people who define greatness in our generation. This is the Junior Wakefield Show. Welcome, everyone, to the Junior Wakefield Show. I'm glad, hopefully, everybody has the opportunity to be able to watch us today. Today I have an incredible show. I grew up with three sisters and no brothers, but my guest today is probably like one of my best brothers around. He's my little brother, and we're going to talk a little bit about his weight loss journey. From somebody who was depressed, frustrated, tired of being tired, overweight, if you really want to be blatant about it. And the picture we're about to show here is about where he was at, I'd probably say about 5, 6, 7 years ago to where he's about to be now. My guest today is my good brother, my good friend, Michael Price. Michael Price, welcome to the Junior Wakefield Show.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Hey, you got a fan club, so that makes it even better.
I see that.
That's awesome. Now, Mike, I have a question. We saw some pictures up. We saw a picture up there. How were you feeling at that picture? And tell me that story about that.
I guess depression brings the best. I mean, you hit the nail right on the head. You get to a point one day where you have to make a decision. I don't want to live like this anymore. And that's what I did. And I completely changed my life. You know, you go from not being able to breathe while walking up and down stairs. People just don't understand that. When I was 434 pounds at my heaviest, I mean, when you lose 170 pounds, that's a whole person.
That is a whole person.
So
that it has to, at that particular time, when the way that you were, and I'm going to go ahead and announce it, you were a size 54 pants.
Yes.
54. You can't just walk into a department store to find a size 54 pants. You have to, and a lot of times big and small stores don't have size 54 pants. How does that make you feel when you're having to go find clothes, buy clothes, when people call you big man or people say, hey, Mike, what's up? But, you know, knowing that, was there insecurity and different things? What were your feelings?
yeah, I mean, of course, there's an insecurity. You can't go into a regular store and buy clothes. I would shop at Big and Tall. It's an insecurity of having to go in and try on clothes to even see if they will fit. And I mean, people deal with, hey, do I like this outfit? But when you can't find stuff to wear, and it costs twice as much as regular clothes because it's obviously more material, more fabric.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's a cost, not just emotionally and physically, but financially too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, but it's insecurity, it's depression, and it hurts. It sucks.
So I'm going to ask a pretty blatant question. What did you eat on a regular basis?
Whatever I wanted. I mean, it's a broad question. I mean, when I was hungry, I would eat something.
So, for example, go to Whataburger. You get a double Whataburger with cheese. You get a large order of French fries, and you get a soda. Did that satisfy you?
At that time. But it's a constant hunger.
It's a constant hunger. So after maybe an hour or a couple hours, you're ready to eat something else.
Right. And it's changing that mindset. I'm still that way today. I still am hungry every couple hours. But it's the volume that I put in and the quality of food that I put in now. It's totally different.
You and I worked out. We were working out together. And I still remember You stepped on the scale and you said it's probably not working. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You stepped on the scale and it's not working. And I didn't want to tell you at that particular time. And I wanted to say, boy, you're just big. And it wasn't going to register. And so then I asked you to go find a different scale. Go find something that would fit or that would make you feel comfortable, because at that particular time, I didn't want to come blatantly and tell you that you were just overweight.
Why
And
not?
well, but I did.
I know you did.
But I did, because that's how you end up getting back on track. And it was one of those conversations that or many of the conversations that we had, that you were getting tired of being tired, of being overweight, of being frustrated, of being depressed, of being aggravated, and so many different emotions that come in, insecurity and so forth. And then you finally, all of a sudden, it registered and it clicked. What was that moment like?
Inspiring. But you got to understand, I'm just like everybody else. If you recall, I worked out with you, and then I thought I could do it on my own, and I stopped. And then I went back to eating, and then I gained weight, and then I worked out again. You can't make somebody do it. They have to be ready. They have to want to. They have to be ready to make a change in their life.
Now you said it, and it's the conversation that I have over and over. Everybody says, okay, I got it. I know what I can do. I don't need that motivation. I got you. I can do it on my own. And as soon as they start on their own and they start to walk away, and then I kind of give them a time frame in my own head and said, 6 months to a year, I'll probably get a phone call. 6 months to a year, get a phone call, and it's like, oh my goodness. And it's one of those, you have to keep the mindset. It didn't take overnight for you to get there. It didn't take weeks or months for you to get there. It took a consistent pattern of years for you to get to over 400 pounds. Over 400. Scales don't register over 400. So when you get there, and we talked about how, the frustrating part and so forth, but then the light clicked. And then you started getting to a certain level, and then you lose 10 pounds, then you lose 20 pounds, and then you lose 40 pounds, and you get a mild accomplishment of losing 50 pounds. Then you lose 70 pounds. And then when people are like, wait a minute, you're a completely different person, then you lose 100 pounds. But wait, you just don't stop at 100. Because anybody would say, hey, I lost 100 pounds and I'm happy. But you went to 120, 140, you went to 150, you passed 150 and went to 170. Now, at that particular time, you've taken off another person and said, that's it. You go from a size 54 to where are you at? Right, wait. What size pants are you wearing right now?
So yesterday I went to the outlet mall and bought a size 36 waist pants, and I'm currently wearing them now.
So you go from a 54 to a size 36, and you're wearing a 36 right now.
Right now.
How do you feel?
Amazing. I walked into the Levi's store and could buy something off the shelf. I mean, that's a great feeling. I feel amazing. So
Let me go back and say it again. A size 36. Yes, a 36. You walked into a store and you're wearing a size 36. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm proud of you. It is awesome. I think we have a couple photos of you working out, showing some of the things that this one right here. You're carrying 2 cinder blocks in Greenville, Texas, and you're walking. Could you have done that when you were wearing a size 54 pants?
No, and ironically, the picture you showed earlier was me on top of a mountain in Colorado with my niece. I had the hardest time getting up there. I couldn't breathe. Right there.
Look at that one right there.
I couldn't
Wow.
breathe. It took me all day to get up there, but I didn't. But yeah, I mean, not to toot your horn. I love you, Junior, but that's one thing that's exciting about your workouts. It's never the same. I mean, I'm carrying cinder blocks in Greenville, Texas. It's not the mundane, normal, everyday workout.
It's not. Wait, now we have another look at this picture. Now my partner in crime, Patricia Dixon.
Yeah.
You carried Patricia Dixon, and you're doing squats
With her on my back.
with her on your back.
60 days after I sprained my ankle. Even.
That's it, right? You're right. Because and here's the crazy thing about it. From a gentleman who was wore a size 54 pants, weighing over 400 pounds, who was jump roping, who twisted his ankle, and then continued to keep grinding, continue to keep working, and continue to come back to continue to keep losing his pant size. And now you're running, you're doing your push-ups. Now you're doing everything. You're carrying a wheelbarrow. I mean, you're pushing a wheelbarrow. What's the workouts like anyway?
Workouts are amazing. I'm doing things that I never thought I could do. Elevated push-ups. I mean, we played poker for elevated push-ups.
Yep, that
I'm
is true.
glad I won, but no, I'm just playing.
Yeah, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop at that one.
You know, honestly, no matter what I get back to, though, continuing to push and work out is a passion for me now. But again, I'm human. I still struggle every day with eating. I'm hungry. I want to eat things. I want to stop and get a Whataburger. You know, one of those A1 thick and hearty. Oh my God! Don't get me wrong. I like to eat, but you have to be consistent with your eating. And I love to eat, and I try and make better choices, and I eat more often. But everybody struggles with that, and that's what I struggle with.
Now, one of the things that I've done in the group, in my group workouts, is you have an accountability partner. Just like my partner in crime is your partner in crime, because she holds you accountable, and she will, if you're not there to work out, or if she's not there to work out, you guys go back and forth. Now, who am I talking about?
Patricia.
You're talking about Patricia.
Yeah, she'll text me or call, where you at? Why are you not here if I'm not showing up?
That's it.
I'm like, I have to work sometimes, but it's nice having accountability. It really is.
And so if you had to say the main focus of things to help you on your journey, such as watching what you eat, drinking your water, working out, have an accountability partner. If you took those things out, could you have done it by yourself?
No, of course not. Not at all.
And so now, what's the ultimate goal? What's the ultimate goal? Where you want to go? How far you want to take it?
Everybody has a weight goal.
Mm-hmm.
My original weight goal was 300. I blew that out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get to 250. You know, but I've come to a realization that if I'm comfortable and happy with where I'm at, the weight goal is not so much. But if I can walk around without a T-shirt and I'm cut up, that's what matters to me.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, just a couple of weeks ago, we were in Arkansas, and you were walking around in a wife beater and a tank top, and walking around strutting a little bit. Even when we were doing mic check and we saw you on camera there a little bit, you were smiling. You were like, "Yeah." He was hey, I got witnesses right here, standing back here.
The confidence
saw you. You saw that confidence level rise when he showed that first picture of you on the side of the mountain, and the picture being overweight, to seeing where you're at now, and to seeing you constantly smiling here. That's an accomplishment. That's a great accomplishment. So, man, awesome. Proud of you, man. And
Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for everything.
that was, I mean, this journey right here is something that is amazing. It is truly amazing. So what are you going to tell the people out there? If you look at the camera, what are you telling everybody who's struggling or who's having a hard time? What are you telling them?
Set goals. You set long-term goals, you set short-term goals. And as long as you're always working to hit something, you will accomplish things. Now, they might change. Your goals might change, but at least you're working towards that. That will also overflow into every facet of your life, whether it be physically, financially, emotionally. If you set goals, you will strive to hit them. It gives you something to work for, and people need structure.
And what do you tell people that have a hard time? Because at the first of the year, everybody wants to get into a gym. Everybody wants to start working out. What are you telling those people that are waiting till the first of the year or waiting till the first of the month? What are you telling them?
You can't wait. I mean, you got to start today. There's Eric Thomas said, when you want something bad enough, more than you can breathe, you'll make changes. You'll figure it out. You'll do it. You have to want it. I literally made a change one day. I was like, I'm going to change, and I did it, and I stuck with it. I got tired of it. I was tired of feeling the way I was feeling. I didn't want to feel like that anymore. So
You were tired of being tired. And if anybody knows me,
Yes.
you know that I say that quite a bit. If you're tired of being tired, you have to make a change. And one of the things we talked about also too, before we finish out, was sometimes if you don't have that right accountability partner, that person is going to, or the work or whatever it is going to distract you from your goals because you don't put those goals a priority. You made your weight loss, you made your confidence building, you made everything about your life a priority, and your health.
People are afraid to do that, though. They're afraid to put that accountability out there. They're afraid. I couldn't find a scale to step on. I don't want to tell anybody that, but I did. I have to hold myself accountable before anybody else. But that person helps. You have to overcome the fear.
Incredible. Well, guys, this, as I said, Michael, I'm proud of you. It's awesome. Your journey is incredible. I am so honored and privileged for you to be able to sit here at this table, watch yourself on the camera, and to be able to share your story. Because I believe it's going to motivate anybody. I wouldn't have had you on here if I didn't think it would. And I think the fan club out here agrees with me also. So awesome job. Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to come out today. Also, we're going to have you on our next show, What's on Your Plate. So Michael Price, everybody give Michael Price an applause and thank him for coming out. We appreciate it. Thank you. We want to thank Andrew, who's producing all this. And of course, thank Real News PR, Sarah, Jeff, Crilly, Dallas, Josh, the whole staff. I want to thank Michaela, Kennedy, and Rihanna for coming in and hanging out with us. Also, my partner in crime, Patricia. Thank my family and so forth. All my workout groups, Greenville, Plano, Rockwall, Saxe, Uptown, Prosper. So appreciate it.
But you know what? You're always yelling at us.
Yeah.
We don't get much time to respond.
Here he goes.
So we appreciate you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. That means a lot. So thank you, guys. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the Junior Wakefield Show. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. Thank God for this opportunity and this blessing. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. You guys have a nice day. Thank you.